gonna tell you guys my thought process of when I click the record button. So usually I don't really think of anything before recording. It's like I have 100 thoughts in the entire day. Like not 100, a lot more, but 100 thoughts related to okay what I'm gonna talk about in today's video. And then it's just like a bunch of topics in my head. And then with time it just pops in my head, like something inspires me or something tells me that okay, say there are 5 topics, say it's obsession, relationships, loneliness. Although loneliness happened, I'm just giving an example. What else? Books, which I did 2 days ago. Habits. Now these 5 I'll think about the entire day, as in they'll just pop in my head in and out, in and out, and by the time I sit, I'll have then thought of one and be like, okay, I'm going to talk about this. I have no clue what I'm going to talk about. I have zero idea. I just have one word like sacrifice or obsession. Yeah, so sacrifice, huh? So I was watching YouTube, was looking on to channels that were similar to mine where they talk about things and they don't have a lot of views and probably like 100 views over a period of a week. So channels very similar to mine where they're just talking like I do, and I think I relate to them. And when the guys uploaded a video talking about sacrifice, so the ultimate question is that, or the ultimate thing to realize about success in a way, not success exactly, but whatever you want to do in life is, what are you willing to sacrifice right now in order to achieve the thing that you want or for a brighter future? Because think about it, if it's something extreme that you want to achieve, for example, you want to be the best athlete or whatever sport you're playing, cricket, you want to be the best batsman, best bowler, whatever, and you say okay, it's okay, I'll have a dinner with my friends every weekend or whatever, there will always be a person, there will always be someone who is willing to do what it takes and is then going to sacrifice that dinner, and on statistically he's more likely to be better than you. Obviously there are way more things to consider, but why would you then let that one weekend or whatever take away from your chance of beating that other person? Because everything you do in life is a competition, and someone who sacrifices more than you will always be in front of you. And I don't care what you say, life will always be a competition between people. It will always be that. Any new startup or any new company or whatever, it was in a way destined to happen. It's just who did it first and who executed better. Why would you leave it to chance? Why not just sacrifice what you can and are willing to sacrifice and then just do the deed? While thinking about this, I realized that I'm willing to sacrifice everything, but there's something that I'm not willing to sacrifice. So the things that I'm not willing to sacrifice are my relationships, and I don't mean with just random people, but like a relationship with my partner and relationship with my parents and my family. These 3 things I don't wish to sacrifice, but other than that I think I can sacrifice anything and everything. Obviously I also don't want to sacrifice their happiness either. In a way, I don't want to sacrifice my parents' happiness or my partner's happiness or whatever, which doesn't mean that I will, if my partner's like, hey, let's go on a date or whatever, and then I'm busy and I want to do something, I'll cancel my work. That's not what I'm saying, but like in general, as a rule of thumb, don't want to sacrifice all of that. But other than that, I can sacrifice anything of my own. So I'm down to sacrifice my own happiness. I'm down to be lonely. I'm down to walk the path of whatever I want to do alone. I'm down to not go out on the weekends. I'm down to miss that movie in the theater that everyone else is going to watch. I'm down to not party every weekend. I'm down to not drinking. All of that I'm ready to do. I'm ready to sacrifice all of that to fulfill my goals, whichever they might be right now. Maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's doing a business, maybe it's learning something new, maybe it's being the best employee at my current job or whatever, which I'm not doing a job right now, but you get the point. So a key factor is to first realize what are you willing to sacrifice and write it down, put it on a wall, and then every time you have a choice or a decision to make to whether to do the work thing or enjoy or whatever that you have decided to sacrifice, then make sure that if you have decided to sacrifice it, do it. Because a lot of the times in the moment you will end up choosing the fun thing by coping and saying that okay, it's okay, I'll just go out for a week or whatever, and so that is inevitably a problem. It's not really a very smart thing to do, and it's normal, it's natural, it happens with everyone. Because even me saying all this, I haven't been able to say no a lot or very easily to people. Right now or today is the first time that I said that okay, I put my foot down. I'm like, no, I am not going out today. I'm not gonna watch the movie. Dune 2 came in theaters. A friend was asking. I was like, nah, man, I'm cool. I want to work today. I'm gonna record this video. I'm gonna work. I have just got an idea of doing what I want today. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But if I hadn't realized what I'm willing to sacrifice, I probably wouldn't have. And even though I watched Alex Hormozy say that a lot, that you must sacrifice and stuff like that, it's never hit me until I thought of it this way, and then I put it in my head, and then now I'm consciously making sure that I'm not choosing enjoyment or whatever over my work or whatever it is that I want to do. And I'm also conscious that I don't want to sacrifice my relationships either. That is also, I'm sure about that, because some people might say that I want to sacrifice everything, and they will let them, and that's fine, that's their choice. Maybe someone who sacrifices their current relationship right now might beat me at what I'm doing, but that's okay with me, because then that person in my head deserves it a little bit more than I do. But still, I'm going to put my best, I'm going to work the hardest, whether I deserve it or not. I think I deserve it, I think. But objectively, looking at it from a third party perspective, on paper that person sacrificed more. So in that sense, obviously there are 1,000 different factors, but regardless of that, in terms of sacrifice, that person did sacrifice more than me, which is okay. But still, I don't want to sacrifice my relationship, because success without having these people around me is not worth it to me. For me, I need people to share my success with and be happy with in order to be successful. The point of my success is to then share it with people that I am close to. Also, I don't mean like just general friends. I don't really. Obviously, I would love to share my happiness with them too. They're a very integral part of my life, but I'm willing to sacrifice those late night outs or whatever, or the fun times or the trips or whatever for success. That is also true. But I'm not willing to sacrifice a relationship or my family for that. So yeah, putting this down, writing it down, thinking about it, talking about it right now is helping me realize that what I actually mean and what it actually means. Like making this video right now, talking about it, is actually helping me too. So maybe give it a try yourself. It might help out. Also today I realized I got a subscriber. Very surprised. I'm extremely surprised that I got a subscriber. But maybe the discipline in 9 days is paying off. I'm very surprised. Also, the guy who commented on my video saying that he wants to be friends with me, I did leave my Instagram, but he hasn't followed me yet or sent me a request. So yeah, well, whatever. But it surprised me how I got 50 views on the loneliness video. And also yesterday I scheduled the video. I didn't post it or publish it while I was uploading it. I scheduled it and it got 10 views, which also again I'm surprised by. Looked at the analytics, I got 200 impressions or something. I'm surprised that YouTube showed my video, my thumbnail, my fucking janky ass face 250 times for some people, whoever were watching or using YouTube or whatever. And then out of those 200 people, 10 people ended up clicking on the video, which is not a very good conversion rate. But well, actually I don't know and I don't care, but it just popped in my head and I thought I'd like to share that. But yeah, it's weird how this works. And I think the discipline is paying off. But one more thing I'd like to talk about is, I think I lost momentum in a way. And see, again, talking about all this, I think I need to make a video on momentum and discipline. So 2 more topics added. I thought when I started making these videos, how the hell will I have like 4,000 or 1,000 topics to talk about? But as the more I talk, the more topics I then think of, which now I can talk more, which helps me. It's like the Dunning-Kruger effect. The more you know, the more you realize that the more you don't know. It's a very opposite thing. And yeah, that's very cool. Also, what I have planned to do is, this is the phone cover. It's a meme cover I made a year ago for someone I liked who I ended up dating. But now I think it's time to retire this cover because it's like chipping away. If I can show you, where is it chipping away? Like this part is gone and then there's a crack here. Wait, yeah, there's a crack here. This thing is like coming off. I don't know, y'all probably can't see it, but there's a crack here and I think it lived its time. I'm gonna make a new phone cover for myself. I think I'm gonna post it on Instagram. Last time I did that, people ended up asking me to buy it. So who knows? Maybe I start a side business with that. But yeah, I'm gonna design a cover, have it on my phone, rock it. And this time it's not gonna be a me Andrew Tate meme, but it's gonna be more of a, a list of quotes that I like by Chris Williamson. And I'm gonna put a little bit of Alex Hormoz in that too. But so yeah, I'll show it when I make it. Planning to design it right now, and then I'll do it later. Also the momentum thing, yeah. So day before yesterday, I recorded 2 videos. Yesterday I went out on a date, which I'll talk about later in some other video. But so I didn't make a video yesterday because I was like, hey, I already made a video yesterday. As in the day before yesterday I had made one, and then yesterday I was like, hey, I already made it, I don't need to make one more. And today I wasn't feeling it because I had lost the momentum that I had built over the past 9 days. And now it was a little difficult to sit and start recording because right now I need to go to the gym. I'm late. It's 6:30 right now. I'm supposed to be there at 6:15, but here I am recording this video. I'll probably just end up, just to the gym now. But yeah, so I just lost momentum, and then now I need to do it again, which I will. I'm sure I will, but just needed to felt like mentioning it. But anyway, I'll see you later.